this journey is spiritual, but never forget the bread. If you want to succeed in this lifetime, you need to be very strong spiritually. You can't cheat your way out of success. It doesn't happen that way. You have to succeed firstly in the spiritual realm before you succeed in this physical realm, which is the third dimension. For things to come into pass or even manifest in this third dimension, they need to come into pass firstly spiritually, in the spiritual realm. And it takes a lot. Your ego. There is no VIP section in the spiritual world. You can't cheat your way out of spirituality to get most of spirituality, things of spirituality, without having to bow, without having to surrender your ego, your pride, your arrogance. Hence I've said that it requires a lot from you. You have to be strong, to be very strong spiritually. If you see the next person succeeding, doesn't mean it is entirely out of their hard work. Yes, of course, you might be a hard-working person, but that doesn't simply mean you are successful because of only you are a hard-working person. It doesn't happen that way. One way or another, whether you know it or you don't know it, there needs to be a spiritual hand. For instance, the positive benevolences that needs to come forth before you actually succeed. Because what's happening in this third dimension, it is controlled by what's happening on the spiritual realms, which will make you succeed in life. And then boom, we'll see you having to get what we never thought you would get in this lifetime, during this lifetime. Then boom, you seem to be that one who's very lucky. And why so? For people like me, I've been that one person who likes questioning things, who's curious, who has the curiosity to question things. Because for me, it doesn't make sense, bro. How on earth would you have people like myself who actually work very hard, but it seems like we don't seem to be lucky? Why is that? It's simply because the people who have succeeded, they mastered the art of. For you to actually get what you want in this third dimension, it has to be approved in the spiritual realm. And I was like, you know what, if that's so, now I need to start focusing more on my spiritual self. Who am I? Why am I here for? What makes me the person that I am? I went beyond what most people normally see or even get to experience during their lifetime, because they think that spirituality, it is not meant for everyone. But we are spiritual people having a human experience. But as for you to actually get the most out of spirituality, you have to be in tune with your spiritual self, with your higher self, with these positive beings that controls or even influences what actually happens in this third dimension. I didn't want to tap into spirituality, but the message that I was trying to deliver to you kind of forced me to actually delve into some of the knowledge that I've already shared with you on today's video. If you're watching this video right now, you're watching it at the right time, at the right moment, listening to the right person, because God is trying to tell you that don't give up yet. Do not throw in the towel. There is still room for growth. There is still time to grow. And with this little piece of message or even video, it is your sign that you're on the right path. You're doing the right things. You just need to work as hard as you can. And as much as working as hard as you can, you have to understand that your spiritual self also needs to be balanced at the same time. You can't focus more on the other and neglect the other. One way or another, the other one will show. And it doesn't need to get to that point, because if you can learn from people like myself, at least your chances of succeeding in this third dimension are very high, because you are getting the right information from the right person. If you are consuming content like this, at least chances are there that you might succeed in this third dimension. You have to be in tune with your spiritual self, because your spiritual self is the one that is going to determine if you deserve to succeed or you don't. Because you need to get to a level of deservedness that will allow you to actually succeed. You have to deserve success. You don't need to be successful without even knowing what actually took place. You have to deserve success. You have to deserve to be at that level that you envision in your life, because it takes a lot, bro. As I've said, that it takes your ego, it takes your pride, it takes a lot from you, bro, and which requires you to be more humble. A humble person is actually destined for great things, simply because you're in tune with yourself, you're in tune with this universe. This universe lives in harmony, and if you're also in harmony, at least you're in tune with this universe, because its language, it is humility. And you being humble, it simply means that you are speaking the very same language with this universe. At least you are able to communicate better, because you have what it takes for you to actually deserve what you actually desire in this third dimension. You will be lucky. And if you're watching this video right now, as I've said, that I'm watching you from afar and I'm rooting for you. I'm just a messenger. I'm the chosen one. I'm here to tell you that you're on the right path. You're doing the right things. Keep on doing them. Keep on following people like myself. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, this is your chance to subscribe. While doing so, you will gain some sort of value that will change your entire reality, because you are with the right people. There is this saying that birds of the same feather flock together. By joining my community, at least you will be with the right people, doing the right things, which is teaching each other. We learn from one another. I might not always teach, but I might always learn. And I don't know where and also from whom I will learn what I need for me to actually get to the next level in my life. Because there are rankings also in the spiritual realm. The harder you do things of the spiritual world, the more you earn your chances for you to actually go higher in the spiritual realm. As I've said, that there are ranks to this spiritual world, and for you to actually rank higher, do things that most people are not doing, for you to get things that most people are not getting. Those are some of the things that I wanted to delve into on today's video. I'm not sure if you did happen to find value in what I've shared with you on today's video, but if you did, please let me know in the comment section on what value you picked out in this video. And also, guys, for more life-changing information, there is a book called The Visionary by Duncan Mnisi, which is more like a destiny map that will take you from where you are to where you deserve to be at. I'll leave the link to the book on the description box. If you are new into this YouTube channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and press the notification bell, so whenever I get to upload, you will be the first one to be notified. On that note, I will see you guys on our next YouTube video. This is your boy Duncan Mnisi. I'll see you guys on the next one. Subscribe. I was aiming to record more of this YouTube content based on the spiritual topics, but as for today, I think it's enough, because it is about to rain and I can't continue to be here. I need to go back where I live. And on that note, I believe that such topics will come in the near future. Just have to let me know on the comment section on what do you think about this kind of topics. On that note, I'll see you guys on the next one. Do not forget to subscribe.